Oh, brother. Well, where is... All right. Looks like the people entering the waiting room have slowed down, so now maybe we can get started here. Keep in mind that, whoops, just as soon as I say that, somebody enters the waiting room. Okay, let's see. Something's goofy here because of Zoom family get-togethers over the weekend. Got to get the settings back right. All right, so you have a quiz today. Please get that done by 3 o'clock. And we'll be doing this problem for a PFG. Please get it turned in. Remember, do not try and submit it to LMS. Submit it to the Google Chemistry inbox on my Google Drive. There should be a link on the assignment at LMS, but you click on the link, you do not turn it in to LMS. Tomorrow's PFG will be done by you. We will still come to the Zoom meeting and I will give you the problem and I will answer your questions, assuming your questions aren't things that you should know if you'd been halfway paying attention. And you may or may not get full credit on tomorrow's quiz. I mean PFG. But if you do your best, you'll get most credit whether you get it right or not. All right, let's do this one. Get my pen set here. So, same thing we've been doing for over a week. But you had what, 3 days off, so you're getting a little bit rusty maybe. So first step determines what's oxidized and what's reduced using oxidation numbers. So ions are the same as their charge, so that would make that +2 and that +3 and that +3. And CR207 is a compound. It has to add up to 0. Oxygen is -2, and there are 7 of them. So chromium, since there's 2 of them, has to be +7. So iron went from +2 to +3. That's an increase. So iron is oxidized. And chromium goes from +7 to +3. That's a decrease. So chromium is reduced. Now at this point, I'm going to wait for a minute for you to catch up. I mean, to get ahead, and then I'll write down the answer for the next step, and you can see how you did. We are writing the half reactions. There will be 2 of them, so there's 2 arrows. Remember, you need the subscript, symbol, and oxidation number for the elements in each. So go ahead and see if you can get that done on your own. And I'll write it down in a minute. Remembering that tomorrow you have to do it yourself, so give it your best shot, fix it if it's wrong. But you learn by making mistakes and then checking them and fixing them. So there's step B, the half reactions. Then step C, balance the elements in each half reaction using coefficients. Notice that iron is 1 and 1, but chromium is 2 and 1. So see if you can fix that. So there we did part C. That was easy enough. Part D, balance the charges in each half reaction by adding electrons. Add electrons to the high side. Remember, in this step, it's coefficient times subscript times oxidation number. See if you can do it. It's 2, 1 times 1 times 3. That's minus 1 plus 1 electron. 1 times 2 times 7. 2 times 1 times 3. So that's minus 8 plus 8 electrons down there. Right, there is the charges balance, step D. Now, step E, balance the electrons between the two half reactions using the least common multiple. Whoops. So, least common multiple of 1 and 8 would be 8. So we have to multiply 1 by an 8, which means we have to multiply all of the coefficients by 8 times 8 times 8 times 8. But this is already 8, so we don't have to change this. All right, so that's part E. Part F, cancel the electrons and add the two half reactions. Done with F. Now we check our original equation. Was there anything in the original equation that's not in what we just wrote? Yes, we've got that oxygen. So we'll rewrite our original equation, or I will cheat and cut and paste. And then we'll, oh, I need some more space for coefficients. Now we can add our, so now we insert the coefficients from step F. So 8 in front of FE, understood 1 in front of CR2, 8 in front of FE, and 2 in front of CR plus 3. Right? That's done. If you have questions, feel free to raise your hand and ask. Any non-redox elements? Well, all we've got there is oxygen, so this one won't apply this time. Step I, charges. Remember, in this case, it is coefficient times oxidation number. So see if you can do that on your own. Coefficient times oxidation number, 8 times 2 is 16. 1 times nothing is nothing. So this side's plus 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 2 times 3 is 6. So that's 30. And so 16 plus 14 will equal 30. So that means plus 14 H plus. And then J. So the last step, balance the oxygen and hydrogen by adding water. So we'll balance one and check the other. 14 hydrogens would take 7 H2s to make 14 hydrogens. Now we'll double check our oxygen. Here we've got understood 1 times 7 is 7 oxygens on the left, and 7 times understood 1 is 7 oxygens on the right. So that should be it. Making this our correctly balanced final answer. Now, if you're done and got that answer, submit your work to the chemistry inbox on my Google Drive. If you're not done, go ahead and keep copying it, hopefully figuring out what you did wrong. And you can ask questions. I'll hang around for a while. Remember your quiz. And there we go.